The Big Silence, a daughter's memoir of mental illness and healing, written by Karena Dawn and read to you by the author. Author's note. Some incidents and dialogues are drawn from my imagination and are not to be construed as verbatim, even though they are all based on real characters, conversations, and events. Memories of my childhood are sparse. Perhaps hiding my memories was a way to protect myself. So, to write this book, I have compiled my story from my personal journals and poems, my sister Rachel's lyrics and poems, stories and song lyrics by my father, and my mom's stories. I have credited my family whenever I've included their poetry, journal entries, or songs, and I've received permission from them to be included in this memoir. The flashbacks, memories involving conversations with other family members, songs, poems, essays, and journal entries from my childhood are italicized to differentiate them from the narrative. Some places and many people's names have been changed, along with some features and characteristics, to preserve their anonymity. The emotions, the pain, the despair, the love, the hope, and the story are real. Prologue. Homeless. The woman hunched over the garbage can at the corner of a rest stop and Turkey Run State Park, rummaging for something to eat. She pulled out discarded bags of fast food and found some cold, wilted French fries. Now and then, she'd find part of a hamburger that had been thrown away. Her eyes darting all around to see if anyone was watching, she gobbled down a leftover sandwich, licking her dirty fingers afterward. She was surely homeless. No one with a home would be that dirty or that hungry. Any passerby could see that her skin was hidden behind layers of grime and her hair hung like a tangled mop of brown, with long, straggly strings dangling over her shoulders. She wore a torn, oversized sweater, not nearly thick enough to keep her warm on nights that dipped near zero, jeans that were several sizes too big, and a pair of mismatched hiking boots that probably came out of a dumpster, like her meal. A man driving by didn't know what to do. Should he report her? He slowly pulled his car alongside the woman and rolled down his window. "Hello, hello. Is there anything I can do for you?" She whipped around as if she had been stung. The man was surprised too. What he saw was a face that looked much younger than she'd seemed. And underneath that mop of dirty brown hair were shockingly bright and blue eyes. This was my mother, a homeless person who ate out of garbage cans, who had disappeared from our home and left me, my sister, and my father because she thought we were corrupted by Satan. Time after time, we tried to help her escape the voices in her head. We tried to prevent her from running away from home and becoming homeless. I felt her guilt, her helplessness, and her desperate cries. I felt her frustration, her fear. There was so little I could do, or that my sister could do, or my father, or my relatives, but we all tried. It seemed that Mom always gave in, letting the illness take control. And when I was younger, I thought she could fight back and was angry because I didn't think she tried hard enough for us as a family. But as I've grown, I've learned that mental illness is a powerful adversary and one of the most difficult challenges a person can ever endure. Not everyone succeeds in fighting back. After trying to make things right and help my mother, I learned how to surrender to the fact of her illness and work to make my own life better. As I also watched my father rise above it all, I tried to do the same. But in my youth, I wasn't always successful. Dad wasn't perfect, but I saw his faith and enormous strength. And, in time, that helped me overcome my anger and all the hardships so I could move forward. Mom's illness chiseled the skin off my bones until I was raw and ragged. But it helped me shape me into the person I am today. And I am grateful for that. None of us are born a victim.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?